afternoon. Just want to go over today's homework a little bit before you get your review assignment. So we're going to start with number 10. Let's see, here we go. Log base 2 of 9 minus log base 2 of 3. In the log world, when we subtract, we really divide. So we get log base 2 of 9 divided by 3, or log base 2 of 3. Number 12, again, in the log world, when we subtract, we really divide. But there's something we have to do first. Remember we talked about how you have to move this coefficient to the exponent. So we get log base 8 minus log base 6 squared plus log 3. So this is log 8 minus log 36 plus log 3. Now, in the log world, as we said, when we subtract, we really divide. So we get log 8 divided by 36. And then in the log world, when we add, we really multiply. So times 3. So we end up with log 24 over 36. But we know this reduces to log, what goes into both? 12 goes into 24 and 12 goes into 36. 2/3. Very nicely done. Number 14, again, we're going to move this coefficient first to the 2. So I have log 5 minus log 2 to the k. And in the log world, when we subtract, we really divide. So we have log 5 over 2 to the k. In this one, when we add, we really multiply. And again, when we subtract, we divide. So we get log x times y divided by z. Now, I don't want you to forget your base because that is part of our problem. In the other ones, there wasn't a base. And what number is that? That's number 10. Number 18, now we're going to expand them. So we're going the other direction. So again, because two letters are next to each other, that means we're multiplying. And in the log world, that means that we add. So we have log x to the 3rd plus log y to the 5th. Then we're going to take these exponents and they become the coefficient out front. So I get 3 log x plus 5 log y. All right, in the log world, when we divide, we really subtract. So we're going to start with log base b of b minus log base b of x. Now, the fourth property that we had talked about the other day was anytime you have a log base b of b, or your base and what's after it are the same, this right here actually equals 1. So our final answer is going to be 1 minus log base b of x. Number 22, again, in the log world, when we divide, we really subtract. So this is log base 5 of r minus log base 5 of s. Now the next one gets a little bit trickier. Again, the two of these are multiplied by each other one, and I think we did one similar to this in the notes. So we start with log base 3 of 7 plus log base 3 of 2x minus 3 squared. Now the only thing left to do is to take this awesome exponent right here and put it out in front. So we get log base 3 of 7 plus 2 log base 3 of 2x minus 3. Number 26. The 5 and the square root x are multiplying each other. They're next to each other. So in the log world, when we multiply, we really add. So we have log base 4 of 5 plus log base 4 of square root x. But there's more we can do to this. The square root can be written as a fractional exponent. So we have log base 4 of 5 plus log base 4 of x to the power over root. And if we have an exponent right here, this exponent gets to go in front as a coefficient. And so we end up with log base 4 of 5 plus 1/2 log base 4 of x. Number 28. Number 28. We have, again, in the log world, when we divide, we really subtract. So we have log base 5 of 25 minus log base 5 of x. Now this one's got a little trick in it. You'll notice the 25 here can be written as 5 squared. And of course the squared right here gets to go out in front. So I have 2 log base 5 of 5 minus log base 5 of x. And of course our final property that we talked about, log base 5 of 5 equals 1. So 2 times 1 is 2 minus our log base 5 of x. So this one was a little bit trickier. Now, number 30, we start the change of base formula. In the change of base formula, we talked about how you can either, in your calculator, type in log of the big number divided by log of the base, or you can put it into the change of base formula in your calculator. Either way works for me. So the final answer you should get is 3.17. Number 32 can be written as log 30 divided by log 7. Or if you plug it into your calculator, you get 1.748. This one can be written as log 7 divided by log 4. Or again, you can put it into the base formula in your calculator, which you can find in math. Go all the way down to A, and then just type the numbers in. When you hit enter, either way, you should get about 1.4. Number 36 is log 62 divided by log 5. And this final answer is 2.564. So these 4 problems are all calculator work. Now the next 3 problems you are doing using your properties. So number 40, first of all, in the log world, when we subtract, we really divide. So we get log base 2 of 96 divided by 3. 96 divided by 3 is log base 2 of 32. Now 32 can be rewritten as 2 to the 5th power. So then of course our 5 gets to go out in front. So this is 5 log base 2 of 2. And of course log base 2 of 2 equals 1. So 5 times 1 equals 5. In this one, in the log world, when we add, we really multiply. So we get the log base 6 of 36. 36 can be written as 6 to the 2nd power. Again, this 2 gets to go out in front. So we get 2 log base 6 of 6. And of course, log base 6 of 6 equals 1. So this answer is 2. All right, number 44, our final problem for today. First of all, we can do this a couple different ways. I like the idea of taking my 1/2 to the front, or to the exponent. We can start it that way. So I have log base 5 of the square root of 15 minus log base 5 of the square root of 75. So then in the log world, when we subtract, we really divide. So we have log base 5 of the square root of 15 over the square root of 75. Now, last chapter we talked about how to simplify radicals. We first start by reducing this fraction. So this is log base 5 of 1 over the square root of 5. So then we can rewrite this, changing our exponent to 1 over 5 to the 1/2. Now, what is our rule that gets to move this to the top? What do we have to do to that exponent? We have to make our exponent negative. So that gives us log base 5 of 5 to the negative 1/2. And now this negative 1/2 gets to go out in front. So I have negative 1/2 log base 5 of 5. And of course, log base 5 of 5 equals 1. So this equals negative 1/2. Is this the only approach? Of course not. You could have taken and made this a 1/2 exponent and moved it out in front, undistributed the 1/2, and then we have other options that could happen. There are different ways to approach it, but all of them use your properties. If you have any questions, let me know tomorrow. And now you have a review worksheet for today.